How's it going, friends? I am Cedric and I love classic men's style. Today I wanted to do a bit more of a relaxed video, hence the empty cup, just to create a homey feeling. That's also why I'm in a different location. Selby! This is what I like to call tiny passageway that I enter my room through. Right now I'm actually quarantined. I got tested yesterday. Because I'm quarantined and I can't go outside, I figured, you know what? I am going to do a nice, calm, relaxing video about style inspirations. The only style-related thing that I can still do while I'm inside. So in this video, I am going to talk about my personal style inspirations, as well as the different ways that people can inspire your style. So let's get to it. In my very first video, I already mentioned my first style inspiration, and that was Patrick Jane from The Mentalist.
My style journey started when I was about 16 and I watched The Mentalist. I thought he looked so cool. And I was like, damn, he looks suave. He just looked cool. So I wanted to look like that.
Like I said, I thought he looked so cool. I said it twice in that video and it bothers me every time I rewatch it. I keep rewatching it to get the views up.
That's not true, YouTube. That was a joke. Please don't cancel me.
I was very inspired by his style, and it's his style that actually inspired me to get into classic men's style. So, what did I like from his style? What did I borrow from his style? What did I steal from his style? The first thing was waistcoats, and I was like, why doesn't anyone else seem to wear these? These are awesome. These are so cool. So I bought a waistcoat. A blue one, because that's the second thing that I got from him, his color palette. What I did was I bought blue shirts, I bought a blue waistcoat, a blue sport coat, and I wore it with blue jeans. I went to uni and started watching, a lot more shows where people wore suits and things like that, and I wanted to wear it again. The show that inspired me was Hannibal. The suits that Mads Mikkelsen wears as Hannibal Lecter are very bold and are very loud, and I don't think I would have worn those kinds of clothes back then. But what I really liked was that he was very playful and experimental with his style, and that it was really his own personality coming through. And that is actually what inspired me to buy the brown jacket that I keep using for some reason in so many videos. But yeah, Hannibal. It inspired me to be playful. And then I discovered a TV show. My favorite TV show of all time by far. White Collar. God, I love this show. The suits in White Collar are a lot more down to earth than the suits in Hannibal. But what drew me to White Collar is
the elegance.
what is part of Neil Caffrey, of the character, is he has a lot of confidence and he's very charming. And this confidence, this charm together creates a form of elegance, and it's that confidence and that charm that I wanted to gain for myself. The charm of the character is linked to his confidence. And then I went on Erasmus, and on Erasmus I saw La La Land for the first time. One of the things from that show that I really loved was Ryan Gosling. One of the things from that show that I really liked was Ryan Gosling's outfits. The retro aspect, clearly inspired by the heydays of Hollywood in the 1940s, 50s, 60s. That inspired me to look back to the past, and I discovered the Rat Pack. Now, I'd already heard of Frank Sinatra. I didn't know that many songs by him. I started listening. I became quite a fan.
No, I need to put all of them back.
I like the playfulness and the jokes. They dressed formally, but they had fun and they were very joking and they were everything but serious. That is sort of my definition of glamour as well, sort of that relaxed formality. I think it's so charming. Getting into sort of that Rat Pack aesthetic, it made me sometimes drop the waistcoat and just a jacket, sometimes a waistcoat and a jacket. But it also inspired me to wear ties. I'd never really been into ties. It's, you know, sometimes it felt a bit stuck up, a bit forced. But I really liked the way that they wore their ties and they looked so relaxed. I started liking the suit and tie look more than the suit without the tie look, which hadn't been the case beforehand. That brings us to my two current biggest style inspirations. My first current style inspiration is a guy on YouTube who you may have already come across. It's not the biggest style YouTube channel, but it's definitely much bigger than mine. Because, you know, I have 10 subscribers right now, so... Right, and his name is Brian Sakawa. He's the owner of the channel He Spoke Style. His style resonates so much with me. I think we share a similar appreciation of brown tones, suits, and wearing a tie and things like that. I think we would agree on quite a few things regarding style. I do think his style is a little more mature than mine. Which is also why I made this channel. So what I like about his style is that because we have such a similar style, sometimes when watching his videos, he'll pair things together and I'll go,
Oh, that's good.
I won't just go, that jacket. I like that jacket, I want that jacket, I'm gonna buy that jacket. It's more like the way he combined colors, or maybe I like the way he matched like a jacket with his shoes or something like that. If you like this channel, check Brian Sakawa's channel out. So He Spoke Style. I'll make sure you can wait there somewhere, I think. And that brings us to my final current style inspiration, and that is the man, the myth, the legend, Cary Grant. I like a lot of his looks, especially the 1940s looks. They look very elegant, they look very good on him. The thing that inspires me the most about Cary Grant is his life story. Cary Grant, he was born Archie Leach, you know, Hollywood changed his name. They gave him this image of this sophisticated, charming gentleman. The problem was Archie Leach came from humble beginnings. For a large part of his life, he suffered from what people nowadays would call imposter syndrome. He felt like he was not this gentleman that people thought he was. He spent a large part of his life trying to become a gentleman. And I think this trying to become a gentleman is something very inspiring as a style philosophy. A big part of what I've learned from Cary Grant is to be comfortable in your clothes, physically comfortable, not just mentally. When you look at some pictures of Cary Grant, I'll make sure to show a few. The ease with which he stands, you know, nothing is too strict and uptight. It's a lot more relaxed and it's a lot more loose. There is a part of sprezzatura to this, of purposefully making it look like he's not doing it on purpose. If you want me to do a video on sprezzatura, let me know. Oh, if you want me to do a video on my favorite style YouTube channels, also let me know. You can put that in the comments as well. So that is what I like about Cary Grant. It's this ease with which he is. So, what is the clue? What do we learn from all this? Style inspiration is about much more than the clothes and the way they are paired and the colors. It's also about how do we think about clothes? How do we treat clothes? How do we feel in clothes? How do we project ourselves outwards? So what does this mean for you? How can this help you? Well, I think, especially when starting out in your style journey, you don't really have a style philosophy yet, just like I didn't. You start by copying what you like.
There's, as far as I know, no copyright on good outfits.
As you grow, and you already know what your tastes are and things like that, I think style inspiration can help to evolve your tastes, but also to start to formulate your own views on how to wear clothes, how to feel in clothes, and that can really grow into almost a lifestyle, where clothes should definitely... I'm not saying clothes should be the center of your lifestyle, that your entire life should revolve around clothes. I'm not saying that. Unless you're in the clothes business, I totally understand, but if you're not...
I'm not sure that's very healthy.
Especially not for your wallet. Poor wallet.
I think a lot of things from your style philosophy can seep into your everyday philosophy and influence your everyday philosophy, or lifestyle, or whatever you want to call it, and that can be really good. So, right, that was it for me today. I hoped you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you liked this new format, this new location. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more videos as soon as I upload them, hit that little bell, square thing, notification bell. You know, hit that notification bell. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or if you want to answer any of the questions that I asked you in this video, leave that in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. You know what this video has been lacking? Jokes. And I haven't really thought of any.